Following is a presentation of RJL 518 Sports Network. The Fall Classic is underway. The Chicago White Sox and the Expos faced off in a tough Game 1. And it was a pretty good pitched game by both teams. But in the end, Montreal held on to take the win 3-2 over the White Sox. Tonight, it's Game 2. Another big matchup here at Stade Olympique. Will the White Sox tie the series up, or will Montreal take a commanding 2-0 lead in the Fall Classic? Hello, everybody. This is Robert from RJL 518. Welcoming you to Stade Olympique for Game 2 of the 1994 World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Montreal Expos. As Steeler fan 1933 is first through the gates, as usual, as he always comes in for a little batting practice. Second game of this series here, and it's going to be very important, especially for the White Sox. The White Sox need the win tonight in order to have a chance to clinch the series in three games at Comiskey Park. If the Expos win tonight, Chicago cannot win the series there, and they would have to force a Game 6 at least to get back here in north of the border. It was a very well-pitched game yesterday between Wilson Alvarez and Butch Henry. But in the end, the Expos held on as the bullpen carried them and got a big save. Tonight, it's Jack McDowell versus Ken Hill, the number 2 starters for tonight's match for this World Series. Can't wait to see what happens tonight. We'll see if the White Sox can bounce back. Take a look at the starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox. It'll be Tim Raines batting first. Joey Cora is second. Frank Thomas bats third. Robin Ventura batting fourth. Darren Jackson is fifth. Lance Johnson sixth. Mike LaValliere batting seventh. Ozzie Guillen batting eighth. And the pitcher, Jack McDowell, is batting ninth. Defensively for the Expos, at first base is Larry Walker. Second base, Mike Lansing. Third base is Sean Berry. The shortstop is Will Cordero. In left field is Cliff Floyd. Marquise Grissom is in center. Moises Alou is in right. The catcher is Darren Fletcher. And on the mound for the Montreal Expos in this matchup will be Ken Hill. Even though Butch Henry had the lower ERA, Ken Hill has the most wins for the Expos in 94. 16-5, 3.32 ERA. The last time we saw Ken Hill pitch was the game between, let's find it here, was game 1 of the NLCS against the Dodgers, and Hill came up with the win. He only gave up 1 run in a few innings he pitched. So we'll see what happens tonight. Jack McDowell will pitch for the White Sox. Let's take a look. Let's get things going. Top of the first inning. The fans here are going nuts. They know what's at stake. Leading off for the Chicago White Sox will be Tim Raines. Ken Hill is a right-hander, so this is a batting lineup designed against right-handers, which is pretty much the White Sox normal lineup, of course, against National League pitching, which the White Sox didn't do at all in 1994 because interleague play didn't exist yet. Raines bats .285 with 5 homers against rights. Tim Raines, though, batting only .235 for the postseason. Steeler fans says, go Expos. Here we go. Game 2 of the World Series begins. And that is an in-play 71, and that's a fly ball center field. Coming under that will be Marquise Grissom. Waits for it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. 1 man down, and that will bring up Joey Cora. Cora is usually at second base against right-handed pitchers. Cora bats .278 against righties. Cora did not play in the game yesterday. The last time, but Joey Cora is batting .256 for the White Sox in the postseason. 1 out. Hill with the pitch. And that is a patient 74, and that's chopped to second base. Up with it is going to be Lansing. He's got it. Throws to first for out number 2. 2 men away. And that will bring up the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Thomas bats 342, 26 homers against rights. Thomas last night was 1 for 3. That one was a big one. It was a blast. Thomas is batting 304 for the postseason. So as far as I'm concerned, he's doing his job. 2 outs. Hill, the pitch. And that is a tough 40. And Thomas is going to get a base hit. He smacks one into left center field. It shoots the gap. Thomas on his way for 2, and he will get it. It is a 2-out double for Frank Thomas. Thomas will hold at second base as he fights off a tough pitch by Hill. And now a chance for Chicago's Robin Ventura. He bats 287, 14 home runs. Robin Ventura was leading the postseason in batting average at 4. He comes into this game 435, but that has now been beaten by Moises Alou. I'll get to that in a minute. 2 outs, runner at second base. Hill looking at Ventura. Here comes the pitch. And that is an in-play 22, and that's a base hit for Ventura. That's a single. Ventura continues his assault on pitchers in the postseason. Frank Thomas rounding third with a base running rating of 7 from second. He will score, and Ventura gets an RBI single, and the White Sox take the lead 1-0 here in the first. The White Sox jump out in front. Robin Ventura still has not had a game where he's gone 0-4. He continues his hitting streak. The Chicago White Sox come into this game 9-3 in the postseason. Montreal is 8-1. So that means that Robin Ventura now has a 13-game postseason hitting streak. Next batter for the White Sox will be Darren Jackson. He bats 309 against rights. Jackson for the postseason batting 300. Fine with me. Here's the pitch. And that is an in-play. That's an 11-27. Jackson's going to smack a base hit into right center field. Ventura rounding second. He will head for third. Jackson holds it first. And now the White Sox are still in business with runners in the corners and 2 outs. Third straight hit off a Hill. And the White Sox know they got to take these opportunities. The next batter will be Lance Johnson. He bats 267 against right-handers. Johnson for the postseason, his batting average is 269. There's nothing wrong with that. Little low, but not too bad. It's actually an average. 2 outs, runners to the corners. Fans here at Olympic Stadium cheering on Hill. Try to get out of the jam. Hill checks and deals. And that is a tough 93 fly ball right field. Coming under it is Moises Alou. He will make the grab, and that will do it. The White Sox get 1 run on 3 hits. Probably could have been worse, but they do get on the board first in this game. Take a look at the starting lineup for the Montreal Expos. It will be Marquise Grissom batting first. Cliff Floyd is second. Moises Alou is third. Larry Walker batting fourth. Darren Fletcher fifth. Will Cordero is sixth. Mike Lansing batting seventh. Sean Berry batting eighth. And the pitcher, Ken Hill, batting ninth defensively for the White Sox. Thomas is at first base. Cora is at second. Ventura is at third. Ozzie Guillen at short. In left field is Raines. Center field is Johnson. The right fielder is Jackson. Mike LaValliere behind the plate. And on the mound for the Chicago White Sox in this game will be their number 2, Jack McDowell. McDowell, 10 wins, 9 losses, 3.73 ERA. The last time McDowell pitched, he got the win in Game 4 of the ALCS against the Yankees. Bottom of the first, White Sox jumped out in front, 1-0. Now it's Montreal's turn. Here's Marquise Grissom leading off for the Expos. McDowell also a right-hander. Grissom batting 300 against rights, and Grissom batting 289 for the postseason. So in my opinion, he's batting his average. He's doing fine. Now McDowell Let's see what he does here. Here's the pitch from McDowell. Patient 99, fly ball left field. Raines is going to get to that one. Makes the grab for the first out. And now we will see Cliff Floyd. Floyd bats .275 against right-handers. Floyd is batting .257 for the postseason, average. One man out. McDowell looking in, and now pitches to Floyd. And that is a tough 39, and he called strike 3. 2 down. Oh, Floyd didn't like the call, but he knows it, but it doesn't matter. He is out of there. First strikeout for McDowell. He averages 6.3 per 9. 2 men down. And now the batter will be Moises Alou. He bats .330 against rights. Moises Alou now comes into this game as the leading hitter in the postseason, batting .441. He's having an awesome postseason. And Alou last night was 3 for 4. 2 outs. McDowell looking in. Pitch. In play, 31, and that's a base hit. Alou continues to swing well. He hits that one into left field. Alou will head to first and hold there. Gets the crowd excited as Alou continues to hit. He will hold it first. The 4D steal rating, 4 on the dice. He will not do anything. And now a chance for Larry Walker. Walker bats .318, 15 homers against rights. Walker batting .324 for the postseason. That's just fine by me. 2 outs. Runner on first. McDowell looking in. Sees Walker. Pitch on the way. And that is an in-play 0-3. Base hit. Larry Walker. And he smacked that one hard. He smacks that into left center field. That is going to roll to the wall. Alou, a run rating of 7, rounding third. He will score. Walker has an RBI double. And this game is tied. Fans jumping up and down here at Olympic Stadium as the White Sox get a run in the top of the inning and the Expos come right back with a run in the bottom. RBI double. Larry Walker now tied at 1. Aces wild on the scoreboard. You know you got to play it hard and play it tough. The next batter for the Expos will be Darren Fletcher. He usually catches when it's on the right-handed lineup. Fletcher bats .277, and he has 8 home runs against right-handed batters. Fletcher did not play yesterday, but he is batting .286 for the postseason. His last time he batted was when the Expos eliminated the Dodgers. Brandon Baker joins us for some World Series baseball. Runner at second base. Fletcher at the plate. 2 outs. We're already tied at 1. McDowell kicks and deals. That's an in-play 55, and that's a ground ball hit to short. Up with it's going to be Guillen. Throws to first, and the side is retired. One run for the Expos on 2 hits. And at the end of 1, we are tied at 1. As Salvador America also joins us here at Olympic Stadium, top of the second, in this very important Game 2 of the 1994 World Series. But then again, aren't they all important? Of course, they're all important. No such thing as an unimportant World Series game. Leading off for the White Sox will be Mike LaValliere. He gets the call at catcher today, bats .275 against rights. LaValliere for the postseason, let's see where he is at. He is batting .355. And the last time he batted against the Yankees when the White Sox eliminated them. Hill on the mound. And here's the pitch to LaValliere. And that is a tough 14. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the first strikeout for Hill. He averages 5 per 9. One man down, and now the batter will be Ozzie Guillen. Guillen bats .300 against right-handers, and Guillen also having a very good postseason, batting .342. Hill looking in, and now he pitches to Guillen. And that one, we'll re-roll that one, and that is an in-play 57, and that's fly ball to left field. Floyd ranges over, takes 2 steps, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. And that is the second out. 2 down. And now here is the pitcher, Jack McDowell. McDowell uses hitting card number 3. So he's capable of getting a few hits here and there. Even though American League pitchers did not have any at-bats because we still didn't have interleague play in 94. 2 outs. Hill pitches to McDowell. And that is a ballpark check 12. That's a wheelhouse for Jack McDowell, but a wheelhouse 97 is just a little fly ball to left field. Coming under it's going to be Floyd, and he gets to it, and he makes the catch, and that will retire the side. Nothing across for the White Sox as the Montreal Expos give a little bit of a cheer to Jack McDowell. McDowell tips his cap, say, hey, at least I got a good one to hit. I just didn't hit it well. Alex M. now joins us here at Stade Olympique. Bottom of the second. Coming up to bat first for the Expos will be Will Cordero. Bats .274 against right-handers. Cordero batting .320 for the postseason. These hitters are hitting very well for both these teams. There's only a couple of players on both the White Sox and the Expos that are hitting pretty much under the Mendoza line. So the hitting is there. McDowell pitches to Cordero. And that is a tough 15. And that is a swing and a miss. Struck him out. McDowell gets Cordero on a strikeout. And that is the second strikeout for McDowell. Next batter will be Mike Lansing. He bats .254 against rights. Lansing, he's one of the guys that's on the Mendoza line, only batting .194. Lansing at the plate. And now McDowell checks and deals. And that is a tough 26. And Lansing smacks one into center field. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Lansing heading for 2. He has a double. Mike Lansing must have heard me on that one because he went ahead and said, Mendoza line, what are you talking about? Crack. And I hit one into the outfield, and it goes to the wall. Lansing will have a 1-out double. Go ahead run at second base for the Expos. The next batter will be Sean Berry. He bats .266 against rights. Berry batting .226. Around the Mendoza line. Philip Reynolds joins us here as well. Everybody keep on check on the Yankee game. I was doing the same thing. I was doing the same thing about the Yankee game. Lansing on its second. Berry at the plate. 1 out. There's the pitch to Berry. And that is an in-play 50, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. And that's picked up by Ventura. He will throw to first to get the second out, and Lansing cannot move. Ground out to third, and now that will bring up the Montreal pitcher, Ken Hill. He uses hitting card number 5. 2 outs. Can the Expos pitcher come through with a hit? Pitch from McDowell. Tough. 0-3. Nope. That's a strikeout, and the side is retired. Jack McDowell picks up his third strikeout, and that will do it. No runs. A runner stranded at second on the double. And at the end of 2, we are still tied at 1. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the White Sox will be Tim Raines. Raines is 0 for 1. Pitch on the way. And that is an in-play 25, and Raines is going to have another base, is going to have a base hit. That one is hit up the middle, right to center field. Raines is going to hold it first, and he has a hit. Raines' rating is a 4A steal rating, but an 11 on the dice, nothing going on. So Joey Cora will hit away. He grounded out his last time up. Hill looking at Raines, knows his speed, but doesn't have to worry about it here. And here's the pitch to Cora. And that is an in-play 65. That's a ground ball to second base. Cora's double play rating is a 6. Hill's an 8, 7. The only play is to get second and get Raines at second. Cora gets to first. And there's one out on the fielder's choice. You're hiding behind a cardboard cutout, ready to start swinging away. No violence now, Salvador. No violence. Joey Cora now on at first base. No threat to steal here. Frank Thomas is the batter. He's 1 for 1. He doubled his last time up. Hill knows Thomas is dangerous. He watched, according to what they told us in the pregame show, Ken Hill watched every single home run that Frank Thomas hit in the final game against the Yankees. And they were all bombs. Here's the pitch from Hill. And that is going to be an in-play 0-4. And nope, Frank Thomas is going to smack one. That's going to be a double for Frank Thomas. It's a drive down the line to left field. Runners advance 2 bases. Cora goes to third. Thomas at second. Cora's run rating is a 8. It is a 9 on the dice. He will hold. He will not attempt to score, and the White Sox are in business. Second double of the night for Frank Thomas. Runners at second and third now for Robin Ventura. And that was a thing of beauty, as Salvador America likes to say. Runners at second and third, 1 out. The Expos are going to play the infield in. And see if they can gun Cora down from third base. Chart is ready. 1 out. Ventura's been hitting it well. Here's the pitch from Hill. And that is an in-play 64. And that is a ground ball to shortstop, but with a 9 on the dice, it's going to get past him for a base hit. The ball sneaks past the drawn and infield. The 8 and the 9 and the 10 is not what you want to throw with the infield in, and that is a single. Cora will score. Thomas goes to third. And the White Sox jump back out in front 2-1 as Ventura has his second hit of the game. Runners at first and third now, 1 out. White Sox now lead 2-1. And the batter now will be Darren Jackson. And Jackson 1 for 1. He had a base hit. With a double play rating of 5, they will again call the infield in. Double plays are hard to catch against him. Thomas still runs very well. In 94, he still did. 2-1 score now. Once again, Hill in some trouble with the middle of the White Sox lineup. 1 out, infield in, pitch. And that is a in-play 43, and that is going to be a ground ball back to Hill, back to the pitcher. It's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Hill is automatically considered in. He does make the play, but there's going to be a play at home. So we re-roll all 4 dice. So here's what it goes here. Let's see what we got here. So for an infield play at home. So here comes the throw to the plate. It is a 10. 10 to 12 or 2d6 total is greater than the runner's run rating. Runner is out at home. It is a 10. Frank Thomas's run rating is 7. Hill throws home and gets Thomas. Thomas is out. Was there an injury play? 61. No. So Ken Hill gets it and throws it back home. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. As Hill guns down Frank Thomas back at the plate. So that goes as a fielder's choice. And now the batter is Lance Johnson. Runners at first and second. 2-1 White Sox. 2 outs now. Hill with the pitch. And that is a tough 63. And that is a ground ball to short. Up with it is Cordero. He's got it. Throws to second to get Jackson. And the inning is over. I think the Expos were lucky to only give up a run in that inning. 1 run on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the third. The White Sox are back in front, 2-1. Bottom of the third. Top of the batting order coming up for the Expos and Marquise Grissom. McDowell now has a 1-run lead, but it's way early here in Game 2 of this 1994 World Series. McDowell's pitch. And that is an in-play 18. McGrissom's going to have a single. That's a base hit. Grissom has a base hit. He smacked it into right center field between second and first, and he will go on to first base. Grissom has his first hit of the game. The next batter is Cliff Floyd. Grissom, 6B steal rating, definitely on there. Let's see what steal attempt would be. A B3 to steal, and that would be a very good opportunity. Grissom is going to try to steal to get to second base. His jump rating is a 6. McDowell's hold rating is a 9. So a 0 to 77, Grissom tries to steal. 78 or higher, McDowell tries to pick him off. 73, there goes Marquise Grissom. Very good chance. LaValliere throws down to second, and he is safe. Close play, but he's safe. Marquise Grissom gets a stolen base. Another stolen base for Grissom. He had 36 stolen bases in 1994. When you got that speed, you better go ahead and use it. And now Floyd will bat with the runner in scoring position. Floyd struck out his last time up. Floyd. Here's the pitch from McDowell. That is a tough 71, and that's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Guillen. Has it, throws to first, out number 1. And Grissom, with a run rating of 9, he will advance to third. Run rating of 9, he will go. I will get him to third base. 1 out. And now the batter will be Moises Alou. Alou hit a single his last time up. Tying run 90 feet away. McDowell checking in. White Sox are going to call the infield in to try to get Grissom, although I think that's very hard to do. Now, the White Sox are called the infield back. They'll let the run score. With a run rating of 9, Grissom is very hard to catch. Or then again, infield in. You don't want the tying run to score. Here's the pitch. Tough, 24, swing and a miss, struck him out. Big K on Alou. And that is strikeout number 4 from McDowell. 2 outs, Big K. And now it'll be up to Larry Walker to see if he can get Grissom in. Walker doubled his last time up. McDowell checking up. Grissom on at third. Pitch to Walker. And that's a wheelhouse 19. No doubt about it. Crack. The ball is hit high. Going back. Going back for it is Jackson. He knows it's out of here. He's going to look at it. Up, and away. It's gone. Larry Walker, 2-run dinger, puts the Expos ahead. And Olympic Stadium has just gone nuts. Jack McDowell pitches Larry Walker a meatball, and Larry Walker turned it into spaghetti. And it is out of here. 2-run jack by Walker. And the Expos now lead it 3-2. Jumping up and down is the crowd here in Canada. North of the border is going nuts. McDowell will have to shake off the home run. Here's Darren Fletcher. Fletcher 0 for 1 tonight. McDowell looking in. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 0-1, and that's a definite swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout by McDowell. But the Expos do the damage. 2 runs on 2 hits. A big jack by Walker. 3 innings in the books. And the Expos are leading 3-2. Like to remind you, I had some extra action here this morning. I did some History Maker golf, if anybody didn't check it. I did the qualifying of the Cajun Special Open, the first round of the RJL 518 Tour for History Maker Golf. Check it up on the channel if you've not seen it. Also did some inside pitch earlier. The New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox, the first ever DH game in 1973. Tomorrow we will have holes 1 through 9 of that tournament. The Cajun Special Open at the Big Easy Golf Course, also known as TPC Louisiana. I'm giving my tournaments their own names. So I'm calling the first one the Cajun Special Open. So holes 1 through 9 will be tomorrow, probably early afternoon. Tomorrow night we'll have Game 3 of this World Series. It'll be at Comiskey Park. Scheduled to pitch will be Jason Beret versus Pedro Martinez. That should be fun to roll. So I hope you'll join us for that one. But meanwhile, the Expos lead 3-2 here at Olympic Stadium, top of the 4th. Leading off for the White Sox will be Mike LaValliere. How's the voting going? As I said, if you've not checked earlier, I can tell you much right now, 2015 is pretty much eliminated. So right now it's between 85, 77, and 64 is getting votes. But I have not counted anything yet, and I will not count any votes at all until the World Series is over. So as long as they keep on coming, as I said, you can vote on the comments of the video or in Payoff Pitch Gamers Network or Tabletop Baseball Plus. Well, right now, I don't know who's leading, but I do know that 2015 is eliminated. 2015 completely got voted out. Only one. I can tell you I only got 1 vote for that. Which is sad. I would have loved to have done that season too, but that's okay. Top of the 4th, 3-2 Expos. LaValliere will get the pitch from Hill, and that is a ballpark. That is a ballpark 0-1. That's a wheelhouse for LaValliere. LaValliere a wheelhouse, and it's going to be only a base hit. He does hit this one straight up the middle to center field. LaValliere will hold it first. I say only a base hit. I shouldn't. It's still a good single. And the tying run is on for the White Sox. Next batter for the Pale Hose will be Ozzie Guillen. Guillen flew out his last time up. LaValliere on it first. Hill pitches to Guillen. And that is an in-play 41, and that's popped up to second base. Calling for it is Lansing. He'll make the catch for out number 1. 1 man down, and that will bring up the pitcher, Jack McDowell, and he'll attempt to sacrifice. His bunting rating is a D, so not much there. So Jack McDowell will try to sacrifice. Let's see what we get. And it's a D, and it's a successful sacrifice as he hits this one down the line to first base. It is a well-played ball by Walker. He'll take it himself. LeVire moves to second. There are 2 outs. SH3. But now 2 men down. The tying run in scoring position for Tim Raines. Raines 1 for 2. Hill checking in. 2 outs now. Here's the pitch. And that's a tough 24. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Hill picks up a strikeout. That is his second. And the inning is over. No runs, but a hit for the White Sox. Still 3-2 Expos. Coming up now to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Canadians will be Will Cordero. He struck out his last time up. Dowell looking in. Cordero in the batter's box. Now the pitch is coming. And that is a tough 69 and ground ball to second. Cora will get to this one. Throws it over to first for the first out. The next batter will be Mike Lansing. Lansing hit a double his last time up. As soon as I said he was playing below the Mendoza line, Lansing shuts me up. 1 out. McDowell's pitch. In play, 25. Another base hit for Lansing. He hits that one up the middle to center field. That will be a single. Lansing is 2 for 2. And now a chance for Sean Berry. The 5C steal rating. Lansing not running. 1 out. McDowell looking in now. Big run at first base. Berry is 0 for 1. McDowell pitches. And that's an in-play 61. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. And Jackson will get to that one. And that's out number 2. That will bring up the pitcher. Ken Hill uses hitting card number 5. Can Hill come through with a big hit? Can he help his own cause? Here's the pitch. Tough. 57. Nope, not a chance. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the 6th strikeout for Jack McDowell, and that will take care of the inning. 1 run for Montreal. No runs for Montreal on 1 hit. At the end of 4, it is still 3-2. Top of the 5th coming up. You can definitely sense the playoff atmosphere here, the World Series atmosphere, knowing every pitch, every dice roll means something. Fans here at Stade Olympique cheering on their Expos. As much as they would love to have Montreal come back here and clinch the series at home, you want to win tonight and be happy they clinch the series. You don't care. I really don't care where they clinch it at. Joey Cora, the leadoff batter, he is 0 for 2 to start the top of the 5th. White Sox playing to have a chance to clinch at home. Here's the pitch. And that is an in-play 83 fly ball center field. Grissom takes 2 steps to his left and makes the catch. 1 down. Now the batter is Frank Thomas. Thomas 2 for 2. He's got 2 doubles. Let's see how Hill deals with him this time. 1 out. Hill looking in at Thomas. Pitch. In play, 49, and that is a ground ball right down the first base line. That's going to get taken by Walker. He'll take it himself. 2 outs. Anytime you get Frank Thomas out, that's big. That is a ground out to first. And now here is Robin Ventura. He's 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles tonight. Hill checks and deals to Ventura. And that is a patient 48, and Ventura walks. That's a base on balls for Ventura. He'll reach base for the 3rd time in this game. I know Ventura is batting .435. I've not done any on-base percentages. I might got to see what his OBP is. I've not looked at that. I did not do the stat for that. Only batting averages. But he's on at first base now with 2 outs. And now a chance for Darren Jackson. Ventura not stealing. Hate those base on balls. That is Ken Hill's. However, that is only his first walk he's given up. Hill averaged 2.6 walks per 9. That's only the first walk he's given up in the game. Jackson at the plate. Ventura at first. Pitch on the way. In play, 79, and that's a fly ball straightaway center. Grissom gets to that one, and the inning is over. Nothing across except a walk. Still 3-2 Montreal. In another tight game. As I figured this series would be tight between these two. Both teams had the best pitching staffs in 1994. They both ranked 3rd in batting average. Not surprised that in playing every playoff game and payoff pitch that these two made it to the World Series. I am not surprised at all. I would call that very realistic. If not realistic, I'm going to call that pretty accurate. Bottom of the 5th inning. Who leads off? Okay, it would be this guy. Leading off for the Expos will be Marquise Grissom. Grissom 1 for 2. Stole a base. McDowell knows he has to keep him off the base pads. Fans here at Stade Olympique are excited. Pitch from McDowell. In play, 95. Fly ball to left. Raines is going to get to that one. That's the first out. And that will bring up Cliff Floyd. Floyd 0 for 2. McDowell checks. Now deals. And that is a tough 35. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 7 for McDowell. So he has already reached high. He's already beat his average. And now a chance for Moises Alou. Alou 1 for 2, singled and struck out. McDowell looking in. Alou ready. Pitch on the way. Tough 96. That's a fly ball to left. Raines will get to that. And that will do it for the Expos in the inning. 1-2-3 inning, go Montreal. Still 3-2 at the end of 5. Top of the 6th. Another quick moving game. Expos lead this World Series 1-0. A chance to take command of the series with a win today by the Expos. Lance Johnson leads off for the White Sox. He's 0 for 2. White Sox, a tie series, can tie this series up if they can win tonight. Hill checks and deals. And that is a patient 24, and that's going to be a base hit by Lance Johnson, and he smacks that one into the gap in left center field, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall. Johnson rounding second. He's going to try for third, and he will get there. Triple for Lance Johnson. Leadoff triple puts the tying run 90 feet away. What a smack by Johnson. He had 11 triples against right-handers in 94, so I'm not surprised with that one. As Hill put through not a great pitch, but Johnson saw it, was patient with it, and he went ahead and smacked it, and tying run is on base at third. And now a chance for Mike LaValliere. The Expos will call the infield in. LaValliere 1 for 2. On an infield in, you don't want to roll on. You don't want grounders of 9 or 10 on the dice. That means it's a base hit to the infield. Everything else is either a play. 11 or 12 is a play at the plate. 2 to 5, base runner holds. 6 to 8, base runner is out. LaValliere at the plate. Johnson at third. Infield in. Pitch from Hill. And that is an 8. That is a tough 14. He'll take that. Struck him out. A big K on LaValliere. Only the third strikeout for Hill. 1 out. And now the batter is Ozzie Guillen. Infield will stay in. Johnson on at third. Jack McDowell due to hit. If Guillen due to hit next, may see a pinch hitter. Could be all for McDowell. 1 out. Johnson on at third. Here's the pitch. Infield is in. Ballpark 89. That's going to be an in play. An in play 12. Base hit. Ozzie Guillen. He smacks one. That's a single. Lance Johnson will trot on home, and we are tied again. And we are tied at 3. Ozzie Guillen now the go-ahead run. The batter is the pitcher, Jack McDowell. With 1 out. With 1 out, the White Sox are going to take him out, and they're going to bring in a pinch hitter. That's going to be it for McDowell. He actually pitched pretty well, gave up 3 runs, but he pitched well. He pitched under his ERA, which is fine. So we'll see a pinch hitter for the White Sox. As they're going to go to the bench a little early. Travel day tomorrow, so all relievers will be fresh for game 3. And batting for the White Sox will be Norberto Martin. He bats .314 against rights, and Ken Hill will remain on the mound. Tied at 3 now with the tying run at first base, 1 out. No, Ozzie Guillen, a 4 on the steal rating, 5 on the dice, no steal threat. Tie game. Hill looking in, he'll pitch to Martin. 1 out. Pitch on the way. That's an in-play 84, and that's a ground ball to short. But they will not turn 2, but Guillen will get to second base. It's an 11 on the dice. The only play is to first. He gets Martin out there, 2 down. Two outs. The batter now will be Tim Raines. The tying run, the go-ahead run now in scoring position. It's up to Raines. Raines is 1 for 3 tonight. Guillen on its second. Hill looking in. Raines the batter. Here's the pitch. That's an in-play 88, and it's a ground ball again to short. Up with it is Cordero. He's got it. throws to first, and the inning is over. But the White Sox get a 1 run on 2 hits. We got a tie game going to the bottom of the 6th. Larry Walker due to bat for the Expos. And the White Sox will bring in Jose De Leon to pitch. He pitched yesterday, but he can go today. With a travel day, all bullpens will be fresh for game 3. Jose De Leon will pitch to Larry Walker as we start the bottom of the 6th inning, tied at 3. Walker 2 for 2. He had a home. The last time he hit one, he turned a meatball into spaghetti. Now the pitch from De Leon. And that is a patient 80, and that's a fly ball center field, pretty deep. But coming under it is Johnson. He will make the catch for out number 1. And now we'll see Darren Fletcher. Fletcher is 0 for 2. 3-3 tie. De Leon now pitches to Fletcher. And that's a patient 66. And that's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Guillen. Throws to first. Out number 2. And now the batter will be Will Cordero. Cordero is 0 for 2 tonight. He has a couple of home runs in the postseason. 2 men out. De Leon checks and deals. And that's a ballpark 83. That's going to be in play. And an in-play 17, Cordero's going to have a single. That's a base hit. He hits that one into right center field. Got it past first and second. Cordero will go to first. And that's his first hit of the game. He will hold there. And now a chance for Mike Lansing. Lansing is 2 for 2. I go ahead and say he's below the Mendoza line, and Lansing now has 2 base hits, a single and a double. Go ahead, run at first base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. De Leon deals. And that is a patient 84, and that's just going to be a grounder to short. Up with it is Guillen. Tosses it over to second, and that will end the inning. No runs for the Expos. There was 1 hit. 6 in the books. Tied at 3. We go to the top of the 7th. This will be Hill's last inning. He's due to bat second in the bottom of the 7th, but he'll have to get through the tough part of the lineup. Here's Joey Cora. Cora 0 for 3 tonight. They're going to go with Hill on the mound. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. And that is an in-play 42. And ground ball right back to Hill. He spares it. Tosses it over nicely to first base. 1 out. And now once again, Ken Hill will have to deal with the big hurt. The big hurt is 2 for 3. We'll see if Hill's learned anything. He did get him out on a ground out last time. So let's see if he can deal with the big hurt. Hill checks and deals to Thomas. Oh, my Lord. Wheelhouse 09 crack. And Thomas lifts this one high. He lifts this one deep. You're not going to find that one with a telescope. It is gone. Home run, Frank Thomas. Ken Hill pitches Frank Thomas a grapefruit, and he turned it into fruit salad. And that one is hit so far gone. That ball might have. They hit this ball was in They hit this ball in Olympic Stadium. I think that ball went through the roof. That ball's on its way to Comiskey Park for a souvenir somewhere down there. That ball was hit hard and gone, and the White Sox take the lead 4-3. Solo jack by the Big Hurt. What a shot. And the batter will be Robin Ventura. Hill's still on the mound. They'll try to keep him out there if they can. He is due to bat second. But now it's 4-3 White Sox. Ventura 2 for 3. I think if he allows another hit or a walk, Hill will have to come out. Pitch. In play, 45. And that is a ground ball to first. Walker's going to take it, and he'll touch first base for out number 2. And now the batter will be Darren Jackson. Jackson 1 for 3 tonight. That ball flew by the International Space Station. Exactly. Somebody better call the ISS. I think there's a baseball heading for it. Hill now pitching to Jackson. Defense check, 45. First time we have a defense check in this game. Error check to third base. The ball is hit to Berry. His error rating is a 2. 1-63. He's not going to get to it. He's going to boot that one. That's going to be an error. And it's a one-base error on Sean Berry. Jackson goes to first. That is an E5. First error on the Expos. Jackson will hold it first. And the batter will be Lance Johnson. That's the first defense check we've had in this game. Fielder's been playing pretty well until that happened. That's an error. I'm not really going to call that on Hill. But Johnson, the batter, Johnson hit a triple his last time up. 2 outs. Another runner at first base. Here's the pitch. And that is a patient 18, and he walks Johnson. He walks Lance Johnson, and that will be the end for Hill. Runners at first and second. That is the second walk issued by Hill, and Hill's going to come out. And I think we'll see a double switch here. Timeout. The next batter is Mike LaValliere. He will bat. Coming on to pitch for the Expos will be Mel Rojas. He will take over. And he is going to come into... He's going to come into Cordero's spot. So he will come into Cordero's spot and bat 6th. Juan Bell will bat 9th and take over at shortstop. As a double switch is made. So Mel Rojas will now pitch here for the Expos. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, White Sox already ahead 4-3 on a big jack by the Big Hurt. So now they're asking Rojas to at least get this inning over with. And here's the pitch to LaValliere. LaValliere is 1 for 3. Ballpark 23. That's a wheelhouse for LaValliere. Wheelhouse 22, base hit. Single for LaValliere. Jackson rounding third. He will score. Johnson goes to third. LaValliere goes to first. And the White Sox now lead it 5-3. RBI single, 5-3 White Sox now with runners at the corners. That run will be charged to Hill. And the batter is Ozzie Guillen. Guillen 1 for 3 tonight. White Sox now hitting tonight, unlike yesterday against Butch Henry. Still 2 outs, runners at the corners. The infield is normal. Rojas trying to see if he can get done with this inning. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 92, and that's a fly ball to right. Coming under it is Alou. He will make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 runs for the White Sox on 2 hits, and 1 huge error, which allowed a run to score. We are at the 7th inning stretch. White Sox now leading 5-3. We'll be right back. Sing your Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I hope you guys are enjoying this World Series as I am. I knew this would be a tight series. In a way, with Ozzie Guillen going out, it allows Jose De Leon to pitch another inning because he was the next batter up. Bottom of the 7th. White Sox leading 5-3. Game 2 of this World Series. Leading off from Montreal will be Sean Berry. Now the Expos need to play a little catch-up. Jose De Leon pitches to Berry. And that is a tough 19 and called strike 3. Berry goes down on strikes. Nice pitch by De Leon. That was a nice curveball. Right in the center, 1 out. Next batter for the Expos will be Juan Bell, who'll come in for Will Cordero on the double switch. Bell is at shortstop. Bell has played in this postseason. 1 out. De Leon looking in. Here's the pitch. And that's a tough 0-8. And that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. De Leon gets his 2nd strikeout. 2 men down. And now it'll be up to Marquise Grissom. Grissom 1 for 3. Good ball game here. Couple of lead changes. De Leon pitches to Grissom. And that's a defense check, 68. Range, 3rd base. Ball is hit to Ventura. His range is a D. 1-58. 68 on the dice. He's going to make the play. Nice play by Ventura. Throws to first, and he gets him. Ventura almost missed it, but he got it. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for De Leon. Nothing ahead for Montreal. 7 in the books. 5-3 White Sox. We go to the top of the 8th. Mel Rojas comes on. Jose De Leon is done for the game. The White Sox will bring in a pinch hitter. And they will bring in Julio Franco, who will pinch hit against Rojas. Franco, of course, is normally the Chicago DH. He'll be in the lineups for the next couple of games at least, as we switch to the American League ballpark, Comiskey Park, for games 3 and 4 and a possible 5. Franco, the batter, nobody out, starting the top of the 8th. Pinch hitter. And that is a tough 62 and fly ball right. Alou gets to that one. And that's the first out. Next batter for the Pale Hose will be Tim Raines. Raines 1 for 4. Rojas checks and deals. And that is a patient 25, and he walks Raines. Raines will trot down to first. That's a base on balls. First walk issued by Rojas. As Philip Reynolds says, what happened? Expos are winning earlier. Some key base hits, a big error by Montreal, and the White Sox got a one. And of course, Frank Thomas smacked a home run in the last inning. You'll have to check out the replay, my friend. Raines on it first. He had 13 stolen bases with a 4A steal rating, though. A 7 on the dice, he will not go. The batter now will be Joey Cora. Cora is 0 for 4 tonight. Raines on it first. Here's the pitch from Rojas. And that is a tough, I got to re-roll it. It's a leaner. Fouled away, strike 1. Do it again. Tough, 40. And that's going to be a base hit by Joey Cora. He has a single. It's a grounder up the middle. Raines advances 2 bases. He will head to third. Cora at first, and the White Sox again in business. Cora gets his first hit of the night. And now the batter is the Big Hurt. The last time Frank Thomas is 3 for 4 tonight, 2 doubles and a jack. And got to be careful to Thomas. You know, definitely if he can really open this game up. Thomas does ground out into double plays. The Expos are going to play the infield back and try to turn 2. But Rojas has to make a good pitch. Changing a pitcher really might not matter. But then again, timeout. I'm going to check the bench. I'm going to check the pen. The Expos are going to bring in Tim Scott as Rojas is going to come out of the game. Tim Scott will come in. He actually is their best reliever, although not their closer. Tim Scott will come out to pitch to Thomas. No wheelhouse on the card, so that makes a bit of a difference. But lots of in plays and a couple of patience. 1 out. Runners at first and third. This is a very big at bat. So Tim Scott being asked to pitch to the Big Hurt. 1 out. Fans on their feet that want to see the Expos get out of this jam. Infield is back. Tough. 30. No wild pitch on Scott's card, and that is a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And I mentioned that just in case, for my benefit as well. Thomas goes down on strikes. 2 outs. And now the batter will be Robin Ventura. Ventura is 2 for 3 tonight. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Scott looking on. Here's the pitch. In play, 44, and that's a ground ball to first. Walker's going to get to it, and he'll tag the bag himself, and the Expos get out of it. No runs. There was a hit and a walk. Bottom of the 8th coming up. White Sox leading 5-3. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Kirk McCaskill. He'll take over on the mound, and Cliff Floyd leads off for Montreal. Bottom of the 8th. McCaskill being used as setup. Roberto Hernandez is warming up for the White Sox. Bottom of the 8th inning. White Sox leading 5-3. Here is the pitch. And that is a tough, rare play. So let's see what we got. So I checked the rare play sheet. Let's see what we have here. One moment. So I got to get that sheet here someplace. There we go. Red is red first. 4-4. Batter drives ball to third base. Fielder scoops one hopper and throws to first base. Umpire calls batter out. 5-3. Replay shows first baseman may not have foot on the bag. Opposing manager requests review. Roll 1d6. Let's find. We draw a card. So if it's this middle number here, if it's a 1 to 2, it's going to be an infield single. 3 to 6, he is out, and it is a 2. He's safe. The replay showed he was off the base. And that is an infield single for Floyd. Oh, what a break for the Expos. But they got to do something with it. And the batter will be Moises Alou. Alou is 1 for 3 tonight. Tough play by the White Sox. It's an infield single. Although the foot was off the bag, you can almost say Thomas should really be called with an error on that one, but it's called an infield single. Moises Alou, the batter. McCaskill looking in. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 70. And it's a ground ball to second base. Alou's double play rating is a 6. They're not going to turn 2. Floyd throws to short to get 1, but Alou will get to first base. It is a fielder's choice. One out. And now Larry Walker. Walker hit a home run today as well. He is 2 for 3. A home run and a double. The Expos need him to hit another one of those. Or at least move the runners over. One out. Runner on first. Alou not a threat to steal. At least not in this game. Here's the pitch to Walker. And that is a ballpark 65. That's going to be in play. In play, 75 is a ground ball to short. Walker's double play rating's a 6, and they will not turn 2 here. The throw goes to second. Walker beats the throw to first, and there are 2 outs. Another fielder's choice. The batter now will be Darren Fletcher. Fletcher is 0 for 3. McCaskill knows he got away with one there. He'll have to be a little more careful here. Olympic Stadium, kind of a pitcher's park, although from the home runs that are being hit, you wouldn't think so. 1-51 left-handed wheelhouse, 1-34 right. Walker on it first. McCaskill looking in. Here's the pitch to Fletcher. And that is a tough 16. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No runs. One hit for the Expos. 8 in the books. It's 5-3. We go to the top of the 9th. Scott stays on the mound. He was the next batter to hit. The Expos are now kind of, maybe it was best that did happen in a way. Top of the 9th inning. Darren Jackson leads off for the White Sox. Tim Scott's job to keep it a 5-3 game. Roberto Hernandez warming up for the White Sox if necessary. McCaskill's actually the better pitcher. Scott pitches to Jackson, and that is a patient 55, and that is a ground ball to third. Up with it is Berry, throws to first, out number 1. And now here's Lance Johnson. Johnson 1 for 3. He's tripled and walked. Scott's pitch. And that is a tough 52. And ground ball to third again. Berry makes the play, throws to first, out number 2. The batter now will be Mike LaValliere. LaValliere is 2 for 4, 2 singles and 2 strikeouts. Scott looking up. Now he looks into LaValliere. Here's the pitch. In play, 50, and that's a ground ball to third again. Berry's been busy this inning. He's got it. Throws to first, side retired. 3 straight ground outs to third base. But Tim Scott does his job. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Will we see some 9th inning magic? 5-3 White Sox. The White Sox are going to go with their closer. Instead, it will be Roberto Hernandez. So he will pitch to try to get the save for the White Sox. The White Sox are 3 outs away from tying this series up. Tim Scott is done. We'll see a pinch hitter for the Expos as the pitcher was due to bat first. And coming on to hit for the Expos will be Lou Frazier. He'll bat against Hernandez. He bats .294 against rights. Hernandez ready to close the game for the White Sox. Bottom of the 9th inning, 5-3. Hernandez pitched to Frazier. Tough, 14. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. One out. And the batter now will be Mike Lansing. Lansing 2 for 3 tonight. Hernandez checks and deals. Patient 51. Lansing just missed it. Ground ball to third. Up with it is going to be Ventura. Throws to first. Out number 2. He just missed it. Missed it by 1. 2 down. And now the next chance for the Expos will be Sean Berry. Berry is 0 for 3 tonight. No pinch hitter. They'll let Berry hit. 2 outs. Roberto Hernandez 1 out away from tying the series up. Hernandez looking in. Fans on their feet. Here's the pitch. Tough. 41. Base hit. Sean Berry. It's a double. He smacks this one over the third baseman and down the line in left field. And that's going to be a double for Berry. The game is not over yet. Berry smacks a double and he'll go to second. The tying run is at the plate. And he just got that one too. A 41 against the right-handed pitcher, Tough, just gets the double. He just missed the strikeout. Well hit by Sean Berry. Not over yet. And the batter now is going to be Juan Bell, who came in the double switch for Will Cordero. So the tying run is at the plate. A big chance for Bell. He batted .263 against rights. Fans cheering, hoping Bell can get a hit. 2 outs. Roberto Hernandez checks and deals. It's a tough 78, and that's a fly ball center field. Lance Johnson gets over it, makes the catch, and this series is tied. The Chicago White Sox win the game 5-3, and we're now tied at 1 apiece. And the White Sox have a chance that if they sweep in Comiskey Park, they can clinch the series at home. No runs, 1 hit for the Expos. Final line score coming up. Don't go away. For the Montreal Expos, for the Chicago White Sox, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. For Montreal, 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. The winning pitcher is McDowell. I believe McDowell is the win. He does get the win because he left with the lead. No, I'm sorry. De Leon gets the win. I'm sorry. The winning pitcher is De Leon. He gets the win. Hill does take the loss. And Roberto Hernandez does get the save. Tomorrow night, it will be Pedro Martinez versus Jason Beret at Comiskey Park for Game 3 of this 1994 World Series. And a big win for the White Sox. They steal one here in Canada, which is, if you're the White Sox, exactly what you want to do as you take the home field advantage away. So now Montreal has to bounce back against a good White Sox team. I want you guys to join me for tomorrow night for Game 3 of the World Series. I also have some Mystery Maker golf scheduled for tomorrow, holes 1 through 9 of the Cajun Special Open at Big Easy Golf Club as I start my RJL 518 tour. So join me for that if you can. Probably start that maybe late morning, early afternoon. And then tomorrow night will be Game 3 of this World Series, which means that we're definitely going 5 games. So, oh boy. I told you I thought this would be a tight series. I certainly did think this would be tight. Both teams are the best pitching staffs in their respective leagues, and they can both hit. I did not say a sweep in any way, shape, or form between these two. The way Payoff Pitch plays, you knew there would be a winner here somewhere for the White Sox. Anyway, thank you for joining me, my good men. Now you guys can get back to the Yankees and the Rays. Steeler fan, 1933, Salvador America, Philip Reynolds, Brandon Baker, Alex M. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It was a pleasure to always have you guys with me. And we'll see you tomorrow night for another exciting World Series game. Keep those votes coming. If you've not voted, please place your vote. Remember, only one vote per person, please, for the next season. Until then, this is Robert, RJL 518, signing off. Thank you very much for joining me here. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, stay well. Final score, White Sox over the Expos 5-3. The series is tied 1-1. See you tomorrow night.